10 years ago, the U.S. Secret Service was standing right here in this room asking me about cocaine. And I answered truthfully, I don't know about cocaine. I was not yet aware that Joey Greco had been sent down here to make it look like they could connect the Pentagon to crimes they never could pin on me directly. The problem is you still have communists trying to act like I'm trying to get out of something. I've been trying to reach Washington for 10 years. I think it's safe to say if they had a leg to stand on, they could have said it to my face instead of waiting until I left and doing it themselves. Anybody saying they saw me hit a girl, kill a dog, and run away is a liar. And they know they're a liar. So I don't have to bother with that. The question is what legal impression you're under. I swore a Hippocratic oath and sent it to Pope Francis on Twitter before he died. I'm tentatively the only doctor around these parts. I traced Cambridge Analytica before the pandemic. If you thought that was man-made or otherwise avoidable, I'm worth more than the CDC. There was no legal witness against the Pentagon, the Secret Service, the Vatican. I know, because I'm the one who was in the army. What's the difference whose fault it was? They said I witnessed against the Secret Service as an insider and pointed at Russia, like it would use Russia as a source and me as an insider. We might have avoided the war in Ukraine. AOL is geometrically 107. So what, it's my fault for noticing? You're letting clandestine child molesters pretend to negotiate. They're not with me. For better or worse, they're protecting their own rape victims, child rape victims, from their own church and state, being Washington and Rome in this case, called adrenochrome. It has to be a drug so you can human shield the Supreme Court. It was not Harvard. Cambridge Analytica was not Harvard. Well, it says on my stupid fucking thing it was Harvard, right? That's your argument? I identified the Pence plot. So what's the difference? It didn't happen, so it doesn't matter, right? Oh, okay. It didn't happen, so it doesn't matter. Our politicians have been handled by management for a long time. These people are professionals. They know what they're doing. But it turns into a battle of PR teams. Like, oh, well, this one's got more funding and bidding for the contract. So they end up having to hire their candidates. And then they're hiding it behind whatever immunity and getting away with murder. And now you're working for Uganda. But they're not with me. The idea is like, I'm a criminal, so I don't get legal services from Washington. But first, do no harm. You're not a doctor in the first place. It's the definition. You can't just change it and pretend democracy still means the same thing. So king of the what? They're not with me, I said. The gay revolution rapes some little boy, and Uganda's just like, I guess we own it now. And when I say Uganda, I'm not being racist. For one thing, they raped me. Not the Ugandans, but still the people deciding if I'm allowed to talk to Washington for legal reasons. Like how he's threatening the news. He's obviously a terrorist, but nobody ever raped an unconscious 6-year-old boy into a free press. If it's not a free press, you're the terrorists. Of course I support the Pentagon, the Secret Service, the Vatican. They didn't rape me. Some goddamn billionaire out there like, oh, it's supposed to go so different. But he doesn't like the outcome, so I'm just not allowed to talk to Washington. Somebody lost a bet. What better president? Break his legs, Uncle Don. I want to play corporate games, invoice me. I'll be there with bells on.